Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda. My name's Nick Park, and I've become increasingly concerned at how many people today are more interested in the image than they are in the reality, in the substance. We have people today who publish photographs of themselves all the time that are not how they look at all. They've used so many editing tools and enhancements on those photographs that sometimes you meet the people and you don't even recognize them, even though you've looked at the photographs, because the photographs look nothing like them. And there's a great trend today among social influencers with young people who do bodybuilding. And very often the bodybuilding that they do, you could never achieve a physique like that by natural means. It's very often through the use of artificial substances and steroids and other kinds of drugs. In fact, a large number of these bodybuilder influencers are dying very young. And after that, they've insisted all the time they don't take drugs, they don't take steroids, they're clean. And then after their deaths, we discover that their deaths are caused by the huge amounts of artificial chemicals that they were pumping into their bodies to maintain these very impressive looking physiques. Because it's all about the image. It's all about the picture rather than being about the reality. I think physical fitness is a good thing. I've not practiced physical fitness for most of my life, I'm ashamed to say. And you know what? I had a good start as a younger teenager up until at least 15 years of age. I was a promising athlete. I used to run as a young boy 7 miles a night sometimes, just in training for long distance running. And yet I let that go. I got involved with drugs and alcohol. And for most of my life, I've not practiced any kind of exercise or physical fitness, to my own detriment. However, physical fitness is good, is important, but it's got to be real. There's no point pretending and creating an image you're this super fit person if in reality you're actually destroying your body and making yourself extremely unhealthy. Authenticity is more important than the image that people see. And the same is not just true of physical fitness, but the same is true of spiritual quantities and spiritual strength. It's so easy to pretend to be more spiritual than we really are. It's so easy to pretend that we know the Bible and have a better relationship with God than is the truth in reality. It can be like these fake social influencers. There's a spiritual equivalent to that. God is not impressed by these things. Some people might be impressed by them, but God is not impressed by them. And that level of hypocrisy is extremely offensive to God. I do believe that we need to examine our lives and we need to say, Lord, I want to be the real deal with you. We need a real relationship with God. We need real spiritual, moral strength that comes from walking in a close relationship with God. And faking it is never going to do it. I would encourage you today to put Jesus first in your life. Walk with God. Spend time with God. Seek his face. Walk in his love. Walk in his mercy. Walk in his grace. You might never have a reputation of being the greatest Christian that Ireland has ever seen, but you will hear the voice of your Heavenly Father saying, well done, my good and faithful servant, as you live by faith and walk in his grace. May God bless you today, and join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda.